Hello students, welcome to online classes from KV Academy. I am Arun Pandey. I am going to discuss class 7, subject science, chapter 4. And the name of the chapter, heat and its effect. So inside chapter 4, heat and its effect, we are going to describe temperature, then thermometer. After that, scales of temperature, how to use of a thermometer and working of clinical thermometer, then how to read a thermometer. But first of all, I am going to describe about temperature. So in temperature, what is temperature? Let us understand in this topic. So the amount of heat energy, what I am telling you, the amount of heat energy that an object has determines amounts of heat energy that an object has determines if it is hot or cold. What object determines? That is, certain object is hot or certain object is cold. So an object becomes hot on heating. Now I am telling you how object become hot. So object becomes hot when it is heating and becomes cool when it is left at room temperature or in the refrigerator. That means when object will be heated, it become hot, and when object kept under room temperature, kept at the normal temperature or kept inside a refrigerator, then it will be cold. So we can feel how hot or cold. We can feel how hot an object and how cool the object by touching it. When we touch the certain object, we feel it is hot, and when we touch certain object, then we feel it is cool. So, but we can only say that something is cold, warm, hot or very hot. On touching, we say that certain materials or certain substance or certain things is very hot or very cold. So, we cannot say exactly how hot and how cold it is. We cannot exactly tell what is the degree of hotness, what is the degree of coldness, or very cool or very hot. We can't tell by touching the object like so. But for example, we take an example for this. We take an example for understanding this. Now I am telling the example. So we can judge that a person has fever by placing our hand on the person's forehead. If we place our hands, that way if we place our palm on the forehead of a person, then on touching the forehead of the person, then we can feel their forehead is warm or normal or very cool. If the person's forehead warms, then we can say that the person is suffering from fever. But we can't say what is the body temperature of the person. So by touching, only we can say that the substances, things, materials is very hot or very cold. But a more accurate method is need to the measure how hot the person is. Accurate method to measure, to see that, to tell that how hot the person's body, how hot the things is. So we can say that temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. So temperature is measured with a thermometer. How temperature is measured? So temperature is measured with a thermometer. So this is my explanation about only temperature. But after explaining the temperature, we are going to explain thermometer. So thermometer is an instrument. First of all, have to know what is thermometer. Thermometer is an instrument used to measure the temperature. So thermometer is an instrument which is used to measure the temperature. So all thermometer use material that have some physical property that change uniformly with the temperature. That means all the thermometer use materials that have some physical properties. That means all the thermometer are use certain material which has some physical property and some chemical property also. So thermometers use material that have some physical property that change uniformly with the temperature. There is a material which is used in the thermometer on measuring temperature, they change uniformly. So liquid thermometers are the most commonly used. So the most commonly used thermometer are liquid thermometers. So they are simple and inexpensive. They are simple also, but they inexpensive also, long lasting and accurate. So the working of the liquid thermometer is based on the principle that liquid expand on heating and contract on cooling. So using the liquid thermometer follow the rule. Liquid thermometer follow the principle that liquid on heating will expand and on cooling they contract. So liquid thermometer have a long stem. Liquid thermometer has a long stem with a bulb at the end. This means at the end of the thermometer there is a bulb. Temperature are marked on the stem in degrees. Temperature are marked in the stem in the degrees. The stem has a very thin tube inside called, the stem has very thin tube and that are called capillary tube. What are called them? Capillary tube. So take a thermometer and examine. So for the examine, for looking them, take a thermometer and examine them. It carefully. You will see the shiny liquid in the bulbs. You will see the liquid in the bulb which are shiny. So a thin thread of the same liquid inside the capillary tube in the stem. There is another liquid in the thermometer which are found in the capillary tube in the stem. So mercury is the liquid that is normally used in. Mercury is the liquid which is normally used in thermometers because it gets hot and expand fast. It gets hot also and expand hot also. Then it gets hot and cool also. So it gets hot and expand fast. So mercury it become hot very fast and expand very fast. So and can be seen easily. Alcohol is another liquid used in the thermometer. Alcohol is another liquid used in the thermometers and freezing point is much lower than that of mercury because freezing point of alcohol is much lower than the mercury. Therefore, alcohol thermometer are useful in very cold places. Alcohol thermometer are used in very cold places, but its boiling point is very low, making it unsuitable to measure the very high temperature. That means boiling point of alcohol is very low, so it is unsuitable to measure the very high temperatures of the body.